Sister wives. Signs Robyn was two-faced with pal Meri Brown. Should Meri have trusted Kody's favorite wife? Robyn Brown from Sister Wives may have been a great wife to Kody Brown, but she wasn't a good friend to Meri Brown. The Brown family saga began in the 1990s when Kody married his first three wives, Meri, Janelle, and Cristin Brown. He waited nearly 2 decades before marrying his fourth wife, Robyn, in 2010. Over the years, Robyn had difficulty bonding with the family, except for Meri. Likewise, Meri also formed a strong friendship with Robyn, as she didn't have the best relationship with Kody's other 2 wives, Cristin and Janelle. Robyn and Meri started as good friends and confidants to each other. They shared many personal details, especially those related to their marriages to Kody. They relied on each other for nearly 10 years, sharing some of their sweetest moments on TV. In 2020, Kody became more distant than ever from his other wives. He chose to stay with Robyn during the COVID-19 pandemic, which led to his other wives divorcing him. Kody's divorces also had an impact on Robyn, as she lost touch with Meri. She felt distraught as Meri moved away from her and Kody. Over the months, Robyn and Meri have shared details about their current relationship status. In a recent confessional, Meri shared her perspective in front of the cameras, stating that she no longer has the same bond with Robyn as before. Meri explained, "We were very close. And then it started, there was a divide." Meri's close friend, Jen Sullivan, provided further context and accused Robyn of being a fake friend to Meri, claiming Robyn acted as if she were Meri's best friend, only to ignore her and hurt her feelings. Throughout the years, particularly during the COVID-19 pandemic, the TLC star made promises about visiting Meri more frequently. She provided Meri with enough hope to remain by her side. Meri also believed in Robyn's assurances, possibly thinking that being close to Kody's favorite wife would somehow improve her relationship with him. While both sister wives had compelling reasons to stick together, Meri frequently found herself at a disadvantage. Robyn's past behavior suggests that she may not have prioritized her friendship with Meri as much as she pretended. The mother of 5 didn't put in enough effort to address Kody's issues with Meri or encourage them to spend time together. Instead, Robyn always seemed determined to be Kody's favorite wife, unintentionally pushing other wives out of his life. If she had truly valued her friendship with Meri, she would have taken a stand against Kody's disrespectful actions throughout their relationship, like melting her ring or suggesting she live in his barn. It is possible that the Sister Wives cast member desired a monogamous relationship with Kody, which could explain why she neglected her friendship with Meri. For years, Meri Brown stood in the shadows of Kody's shifting affections, holding onto hope that her plural family would heal, that her bond with Kody would rekindle, and that her sister wives, especially Robyn, were truly in her corner. But as the dust settles and the Sister Wives universe continues to splinter, fans and family alike are beginning to piece together a disturbing possibility. That Robyn, Kody's ever-loyal fourth wife, may have been playing both sides when it came to Meri. At first glance, Robyn and Meri had all the makings of a sisterly dream team. Robyn was the new kid on the block when she joined the Brown family in 2010, and Meri welcomed her with open arms. In fact, Meri was instrumental in bringing Robyn into the fold, encouraging Kody to court her and even legally divorcing him so he could marry Robyn and adopt her children. That kind of sacrifice seemed rooted in trust and love. But looking back, it's hard not to wonder. Was Meri's loyalty reciprocated, or was Robyn quietly maneuvering for power the entire time? Sign number 1. The divorce that changed everything. When Meri divorced Kody so that he could legally marry Robyn in 2014, she called it an act of selflessness for the good of the family. Robyn cried on camera and praised Meri's sacrifice, calling her brave and noble. But soon after, things started to shift. Robyn's influence in the family expanded overnight. She became the legal wife, which came with new privileges from financial authority to deeper legal ties. Meanwhile, Meri seemed to fade into the background. The family dynamic transformed, and not in Meri's favor. If Robyn truly cared for Meri as a pal, wouldn't she have gone out of her way to ensure Meri still felt valued? Instead, Robyn's tears dried up, and Meri was left to navigate the sidelines. Sign number 2. The victim narrative. One of Robyn's most effective tools in the Sister Wives universe is her ability to weaponize emotion. Tears are Robyn's currency, and she spends them freely. Whether it's family conflict or private one-on-ones with Kody, Robyn knows how to center herself in the conversation. But fans noticed a subtle, consistent trend. Whenever Meri tried to open up about her struggles, Robyn would pivot the attention back to herself. When Meri confessed feeling isolated and unwanted, Robyn often responded with her own struggles, like how she hated seeing the family fall apart or how she wished things could be different. She always wished, but rarely acted. Rather than lifting Meri up, Robyn often seemed to use Meri's pain to spotlight her own loyalty to Kody. Her tears for Meri never translated into action, and, behind closed doors, Robyn appeared to align herself more and more with Kody's perspective, one that saw Meri as emotionally distant, estranged, and ultimately disposable. Sign number 3. The backstage puppet master. According to many fans and even Cristin Brown, Robyn was more than just Kody's supportive wife. She was his advisor, his confidant, and in many ways, the unofficial matriarch. As Cristin and Janelle drifted away from the marriage, it became clear that Robyn had Kody's ear like no one else. If Robyn truly supported Meri, she could have advocated for her behind the scenes. Instead, Meri was often thrown under the bus in family meetings, accused of creating drama or failing to reconnect with Kody. And Robyn? She rarely stood up to Kody on Meri's behalf. She watched Meri cry, listened to her lament a loveless marriage, and nodded sympathetically. But she never seemed to push Kody toward reconciliation. Robyn often claimed she wished they'd fix things, but those wishes never materialized into real support. Why? Because Robyn had already secured her position. As long as Meri stayed in limbo, neither fully in nor out, Robyn retained emotional control of both sides. Sign number 4. The best friend facade. Robyn was often portrayed as Meri's closest confidant. They exchanged sweet texts, filmed cozy scenes together, and supported one another during confessional segments. But as fans dissected old footage, they noticed something off. Robyn seemed emotionally distant even in those friendly moments. Their conversations lacked depth. Robyn's responses were safe, rehearsed, often vague. And during the most pivotal emotional turning points for Meri, her catfishing scandal, her separation from Kody, her increasing isolation, Robyn never took a firm public stand. Meri, in contrast, bent over backwards for Robyn. She helped raise her kids, gushed about her presence, and repeatedly praised Robyn for being so sweet. The relationship was deeply uneven, with Meri clinging to the hope of friendship while Robyn kept her at arm's length. If Robyn truly saw Meri as a best friend, wouldn't she have fought harder for her place in the family? Sign number 5. Robyn's endgame was always Kody. Ultimately, Robyn's loyalty was never to Meri, Cristin, or Janelle, it was to Kody. She married into a plural marriage but appeared increasingly comfortable being the last wife standing. Her tears over the family's collapse rang hollow when they were followed by private date nights, a monogamous dynamic, and home videos that felt more like couples therapy than plural family bonding. Meri's loyalty to the family cost her everything: her legal marriage, her self-esteem, her place in Kody's heart. And Robyn, rather than cushioning that fall, watched quietly from her throne of security. She said all the right things, but her actions spoke louder. So, should Meri have trusted Robyn? In hindsight, probably not. Robyn played the role of friend convincingly, but her inaction and subtle manipulation left Meri more alone than ever. The hard truth is that Robyn was never just a sister wife. She was Kody's partner in power, and Meri, tragically, was just collateral damage in their shared ambition. Meri's loyalty was genuine. Her sacrifices were real. But Robyn, she wore two faces, one of sympathy and one of strategy. Now, as Meri finally walks away from the ashes of a broken marriage, perhaps she'll realize that the pal she leaned on was never really holding her up, just making sure she didn't get in the way. Would you like a spin-off piece exploring how Cristin or Janelle saw through Robyn earlier than Meri did?